You guys, BOGO week is officially here. We are doing a summer refresh BOGO. There are 5 different deals and then some other can't miss things that I'm going to share with you at the end. I'm going to walk you through each individual deal and what the benefits are of those specific oils for your body, for your mind. Okay. The BOGOs are going to start on Monday, July 20th. They're going to run through the end of the day on Friday, July 24th. And I also have to say this, they are while supplies last. So if one of the bundles sells out, it's out. Okay. It won't be back. So in my opinion, it's best to figure out what you want from this BOGO bundle or this BOGO deal and get your order in right away, which me or your advocate can help you with. So let's get to it. Okay, before we get into what is so great about this deal specifically, what I want to tell you about all of these deals is with doTERRA, when you shop with an advocate, you instantly save 25%. Okay, so that's before the BOGO even happens. You are saving 25% on all of these deals. So when you look at the numbers at the bottom of this BOGO, you are going to pay $57 for this bundle, but the retail value of the whole bundle is $132. That is insane savings. So let's talk about why you're going to want this one. So first, you're going to buy Helichrysum Touch and you're going to get Lavender and Peppermint Touch for free. What I love about the Touch oils is that they are already pre-diluted. So these are perfect for topical application. Okay, it already has fractionated coconut oil in it. So all you have to do is roll it on and enjoy the benefits. Okay. Now you'll notice on this page, I have aromatic uses and topical uses. Why? Because you can actually make your own makeshift diffuser. If you put any of these oils on your wrists and rub it together and then cup your hands over your nose and breathe it in, you are going to get the aromatic benefit of the oil. And I'm telling you, peppermint is one of my favorite oils to do this with. So anyway, backing up, when you buy Helichrysum, you get both of these for free. Think of Helichrysum as your healer. Helichrysum healer. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but that's how I think of it. So your cuts, your scrapes, your bruises. Okay. I know a friend who, when her husband shaves and he nicks himself shaving, he applies Helichrysum. Bloody noses on the bridge of the nose, Helichrysum. Bruises, Helichrysum. Okay. Helichrysum healer. That's kind of how I think of it. Lavender. I just got back from a trip to Florida. We were gone for 15 days. This was my most used oil when we were gone. Okay. Bug bites. My son got bit by a red ant at one of the campgrounds that we stopped at. Instantly got the lavender out. He was good to go. They were itchy at one point, I think, because I had to get some bad sunscreen from Walmart because we left earlier than expected. Anyway, apply the lavender. It helps with itching. I had a customer reach out to me the other day. She said, Carrie, I burned my finger. What can I use? I said, lavender. And I said, let me know how it works because I hadn't personally burned myself and been able to use lavender yet, right? Beautiful, but I didn't have firsthand experience. She said, Carrie, it literally took the burn right away. Okay. But lavender is also really good for calming. My kids call it the calm down oil. It's the one that's good for putting on the bottoms of your feet and your chest and your neck before you go to sleep. Keep it on your kid's nightstand. Lavender is a great calming oil. Okay. And then peppermint. Peppermint is great for headaches. It's great for upset stomach. You can put it on your stomach for that. I love peppermint for respiratory, for opening up those airways. So those are some of the biggest uses that come to mind for me, but you're going to see tons of different uses on this screen. Let's dive into the next deal. Okay, so the next one, you buy Adaptiv, you get Balance for free. This is a great calming bundle. Adaptiv, I will tell you, this is one of my best selling oils because Adaptiv is your anxiety oil, okay? It's going to help reduce those feelings of anxiousness. You will notice Adaptiv can be used aromatically and topically. Okay. So aromatic benefits, put it in a diffuser. If you're somebody, or if you have somebody who struggles with like anxious feelings, racing thoughts, that sort of thing. Topically, same thing. We're going to talk at the end of this presentation about something that you might want to add on to go with these oils in order to make it into your own touch rollers. Adaptiv is one that my people love to have in their purse on the go. So when you make it into your own roller with your 15 ml bottle, it is a great on the go oil. So there are other uses here, but that's kind of where my brain goes with Adaptiv. Balance is just that. It's balance. It's like a woodsy smell. Smells amazing, but it is great for grounding, stress, reducing stress. Again, can be used aromatically and topically. This is a really good kind of forest woodsy blend. Absolutely love balance. So these are going to bring you from being here to here. You pay $44 for the Adaptiv. You get both, which is a retail value of $92.67. You guys, I'm telling you, if you struggle with anxiety or somebody you know does, do not skip this bundle. All right. Okay, moving on, we have buy Spearmint, get Eucalyptus for free, and they're both the big bottles. Guys, I don't actually have Spearmint. I have Supermint, so I am really excited for this one. Now, you'll notice here, this can be used aromatically topically and internally for the spearmint, okay? Anytime an oil can be taken internally, you will see a little thing on the label that says supplement facts. That means you can take it internally. If you don't see supplement facts, like you're not going to see that on Adaptiv, that means you don't take Adaptiv internally. It's topical and it is aromatic, all right? But spearmint, you can take topically. And I'm going to get a little bit closer because, again, I don't have this one, but respiratory support, that is what you want to think of with this whole bundle. Eucalyptus is one of my absolute favorites. Have you noticed that I struggle with respiratory? I mentioned peppermint being a favorite. Eucalyptus is a favorite. Breathe is a favorite of mine. But the spearmint is gentler. So when you're thinking about respiratory for like younger kids or babies, spearmint is a great one. Digestion, fever. I forgot to mention that with the peppermint too. You can put some on the back of your neck for a fever. It'll take your temperature down a degree. Okay. Acne, scars, headaches, indigestion, nausea, constipation, bad breath. I love oils for that too. So spearmint is a great one. You can do like the diffuser with your hands, or you can actually put it in a diffuser. I love the minty oils in a diffuser. Okay. And then eucalyptus. This is the best thing for opening up the airways. Okay. Actually, our Breathe oil has eucalyptus in it. All right. So congestion, sinus pressure, cold and flu. I'm just trying to look at some of the other things here. Ear discomfort. I've never used it for that, but this is all from our Essential Life book. So everything that you are seeing here is from our Essential Life book, that these have been uses that have been identified and tested. Okay. And they have had that benefit. Okay. I actually know somebody who put, I forgot what they're called, but they're like these little like eucalyptus stem type things that you can actually hang in your shower, and you can put eucalyptus oil on them, and it creates, like when you add the steam of your shower, it creates like a diffuser in your shower. So if you are somebody who struggles with congestion, do not skip this bundle. All right. Moving on to the next one. We have buy Cheer, get grapefruit for free. Okay. Cheer is just kind of an uplifting, happy, tropical sort of blend. You pay $26 for this. It's a 5 ml bottle, and you get a 15 ml of the grapefruit for free. You can see on here PMS, stiff muscles, inflammation, blood sugar support, cholesterol support, cellular health. So Cheer has a lot of really good benefit. And that's the thing. Sometimes I know back in my day when I was first getting started with oils, a lot of times I'd be like, okay, well, if it smells good, I'll use it in a diffuser, right? But I didn't necessarily know all of the benefit to it. And you can see that here that it helps with anxiety and discouragement and feeling disconnected. So Cheer is a great tropical fruity kind of oil for that. Grapefruit, you'll notice the internal use again. Love grapefruit internally. It is good for detoxing. It is good for weight management. I actually take the grapefruit and I put it right in my water. As long as you are using a glass or like a stainless steel bottle, I will tell you that you do not want to use plastic when it comes to taking your oils internally, because they are very potent and they will eat away at the plastic. So don't use plastic bottles with them. Excuse me, only glass or like stainless steel. But you'll see here, liver support, gallbladder support, headaches, lymph support, kidney support. So when you're thinking of your body, think of like those filtering organs, those detoxifying organs. Grapefruit is going to help with all of those things. Topically, you can use it for cellulite control, acne, oily skin, sugar cravings. So really, really great pairing there too. You pay $26, you guys, $26, and it's a $61 value. All right, let's move on to our last deal before I tell you about some of the additional freebies and things that you might want to get to maximize your oils. Okay, one of my absolute favorites, I saved the best for last, right? No, they're all great, and I struggled to put them in the right order. Frankincense stick, you guys. I think I have a graphic that actually has 25 different uses for the frankincense stick. But when you think of this, I want you to think skin, but I also want you to think frankincense, because frankincense is the king of oils for a reason, all right? Frankincense has so much cellular level benefit, but this is specifically designed for skin. So you just take the lid off. I put this on every single day before I put the rest of my skincare on. This helps a ton with like brown pigmentation in your skin. If you get those sunspots, wrinkles, scars. If you are somebody who has scars or you had a wound, my daughter actually the other day, and I keep telling her we're going to start using this, but she gets scared. We were in a hotel. We went to the gym, the weight room, whatever. And I said it over and over again. My kids are 3, 4, and 7. So I said it to my 7-year-old because he so badly wanted to get on the treadmill. I'm like, it's a bad idea. It is a bad idea. We should not go. I just know my 2 young ones, and they don't listen well enough and they don't think well enough yet. So don't we get in there. My oldest is using the treadmill at 7.6 miles an hour, right? And then because my younger 2 wanted to both be the next one on it, as soon as he got off, my 3-year-old daughter decided to try to step onto the treadmill as the belt was still very fast. And of course, she falls, her face bangs, like you watch their little face bang off of the belt of the treadmill. And I'm like, no, it's like that moment where you cringe as a mother. So she's got like kind of like a burn type thing from the belt, like right under her eye, I will absolutely be applying the frankincense stick there. It is so good for scars and that sort of thing. I mean, her poor hand was like cut open to where like pus was coming out. So that I'm not going to touch until it is fully scabbed over well. But this is really great for that. So it's great for your regular skincare, but also those skin blemishes. And it smells good. But then when you think about other benefits to it, meditation, prayer, depression, anxiety, focus, like frankincense just has so much benefit, and it comes in a really easy to apply stick. Okay. And then Copaiba, however you want to say it, it's the touch. I am absolutely getting this bundle because I loaned my touch to somebody and I don't have one anymore. But Copaiba is one of my absolute favorite oils. I will tell you, the one day I was feeling very like a lot of adrenaline, like worked up about something, and I just took the Copaiba. And this is really great to take internally too, but I put a couple drops on my hand, couple drops, and then I rubbed it together. I breathed it in. I put it over my heart on my brainstem, and I literally felt the calm come over my body. Copaiba is the one that hits that central nervous system, okay? It's going to help with calming, pain, inflammation. These two together for pain are amazing, okay? This helps with those nerve sensors. They actually say that Copaiba has similar benefit to CBD, but this is controlled. You know exactly what you're getting. A lot of the CBD that's on the market, you really don't know what you're getting, what concentration, anything like that. I've seen it take somebody's hands that were shaking really badly to where she was actually able to eat afterwards. But dry skin, acne, arthritis and sore muscles, again, it's that nerve support, wound healing, emotional overwhelm. Like, I love Copaiba. So you can use it topically, you can use it internally because it does say supplement facts. And this is a great one to just start taking 2 to 3 drops under your tongue every single day. I will tell you, it does not taste good at all, but the benefit is highly worth it. All right, let's jump over to the freebies that you can get and some extra things that you might want to add on. This bundle, you pay $48 for the frankincense stick. This lasts a long time too. And it's a $100 retail value that you are getting for this. Okay. All right, let's jump in. Okay. And a free gift with any 175 PV order during BOGO week. So from the 20th to the 24th, doTERRA is going to give you a free bottle of frankincense with Boswellic acid supplement. Okay. Here's what it looks like. I'm not sure if you guys can see all the little tiny microbeads in there, but this is really great for anybody who struggles with pain, inflammation, achy joints, oxidative stress. If you struggle with those things on a regular basis, then getting that cellular level healing from this frankincense supplement is going to be really beneficial for you. It's one of those things that over time, you're going to notice the benefit, okay? It's also really good for skin health. So any 175 PV order. So let's say you decide, okay, I'm going to get the whole BOGO bundle. That's 195 PV. You'll get this free. Maybe your monthly order has not yet shipped. Mine hasn't. So I'm going to get my order to 175 PV so that I get these for free. Maybe you want to grab some BOGOs and some other things. As long as it hits 175 PV, you'll get this free. I look at this as a great way to try a supplement that maybe you otherwise would not have added to your cart. Okay. So really, really great benefit. I've never seen them give something like this away for free before. And let's take a look at some of the other add-ons that you might want to consider. And maybe it could even help to bump up your order just that little bit to get to that 175. Okay, now if you are somebody who decides to get any of the bundles that have some of the full oil bottles in it, then I want you to consider these add-ons, okay? First of all, fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil is going to allow you to make your oil into a roller, okay? You're gonna dilute it. And here's another thing. When you actually dilute your oils, it's kind of backwards in my head, but when you actually dilute your oils with fractionated coconut oil, it actually drives it deeper into your body and actually helps it to stay with your body longer. So definitely consider adding these if you're getting some of these bottles. Like I said, if you struggle with anxiety and you decide to get the Adaptiv, get the rollers so that you can make some pre-diluted rollers to keep in your purse and keep with you on the go. Okay. So you can get a 6-pack of empty roller bottles that you can make into whatever you want. Sometimes people even do like a combination. You could do Adaptiv and Balance in the same roller, and then you're going to get the benefits of both oils. Okay. But when you make it, you're going to do about 40 drops for an adult of the oil, and then you're going to top the rest with fractionated coconut oil, okay? Highly, highly recommend too. If you're getting the fractionated coconut oil, add the little pump. It's like $2.50, but it makes it so easy to actually get the fractionated coconut oil into your bottle, all right? And then you just pop the roller top back on and you're good to go. The other thing that I highly recommend, I'm a person of organization, is getting the stickers. So we have stickers, they're like $2 for big sheets of them. There's stickers for the oils that are like Singles, like Grapefruit is a single oil, it's not a blend. And then there's stickers for the blend. So like Adaptiv is a blend of multiple different oils. Balance is a blend of multiple different oils. So if you're going to get the stickers, get the single oil stickers and the blend so you have all the stickers that you need. And then it makes it a lot easier when you have an organization system to identify what the oils are and make it easier to find them. The other thing that I love though is when you make your own pre-made rollers, you can actually take the little stickers and put them on the roller bottle to help you remember what oils were actually in that roller that you made. I know some people will actually put the amount of drops of each with like a marker on the sticker. So how many celery seed, how many cilantro, how many zendocrine did I use in the bottle so that when I want to refill it, it's super easy. I don't have to do any thinking or looking anything up. It's all just right there. So those are some add-ons that I highly recommend if you are getting any of the bottles of oil so that you can make your oils go further and keep the oils organized. All right, that is it for our BOGOs. Reach out to your advocate. Make sure you jump on these as soon as possible. Hopefully this was beneficial to you. Note too that we will also have a class coming up. So if you decide to take advantage of some of these different oils in the BOGO bundles, we're going to be doing a Zoom class coming up that's called I Got My Oils, Now What? Where we're going to actually go into like, where do you want to apply certain oils? We're going to go more in depth than what I did here. So hopefully this was helpful. Get your orders in as soon as possible before supplies run out.